So let's continue. What we have here essentially is we would do the checkout for this member, and we check out for this item, right? That's the only thing that we have to do. What I'm going to do is I'm just simply do this item dot checkout okay, because you already have this item. Okay, all you have to do is that this checkout is easy, right? All you have to do is decrement the counter by 1. I'm going to create the method. This checkout is easy. All I have to do is just this dot available minus minus minus. That's it. Everybody agree? But that's what we mean by checkout. Okay? And now let's do for this member. We see member dot checkout of the item, and we don't have one. Let's create one. So when we try to check out this one, we would say if item dot get type dot equals equals B. So what you are going to do is you are going to say this dot name of books minus minus, else if item dot plus plus, yes. Let me just finish that. Okay. Type dot equals C. We are going to see this dot name of that's wrong. C. We see this dot name of CDs plus plus, right? We change that to plus plus. Thank you. We say else if get type equals D. We are going to update the DVDs. Okay? What else we need to do? We do the sorting. Okay? So essentially there are 2 sorting that you need to do, right? So in the sorting, where you need to do the sorting in the receipt part, right? Receipt would sort both of them, right? Right? I'm going to sort the checkout items. I'm going to sort non-checkout items. Okay, we are going to say public void and sort. We just do sort. So very, very straightforward because we have done this a few times. We sort the checkout with a new comparator on this item info. And sorry. So this would be in increasing order. So it would be simply return arg0 dot get dot id minus arg1 dot id. That's it. Okay, and similarly, that's exactly the same thing. Not checked out, and you are done. So the remaining part would be the output. Okay. So when we do the output, the first thing is we need to output the receipt. Okay. So let's do this. We say we have display, because that will be displayed on the screen. So we create a method that is called display. Okay. And it will be easy. I'm going to the system.out.println. Let's see, check out items, comma. Then I'm going to simply go through this checked out item. I'm going to display everything. I'm going to say for int I is equal to 0, I is smaller than checked out dot size. I'm going to I plus plus. I'm going to let system dot out dot println checked out dot get I. Okay, and similarly I'm going to do for the non-checked items. Before that, I need to add an extra new line because that's required there. And this would be, instead of checked item, I'm going to do a non-checked. Before I do the display, everybody knows that I need to do the sort first, right? Because that's part of the requirement. Okay. And the only thing left is I need to really do the toString for item info. I need to generate a toString method. So it would be simply title plus ID, but the ID is encapsulated in parentheses. Okay, and let's stop right here and do a little bit testing and try to say, what we get. Okay, now we need to create the main method. Okay, I know that most of you, when you try to solve a problem, you create the main method at the very, very beginning, and you always keep on testing. That's not very, very good. You need to focus on the logic first. Okay, if you have a very, very good logic, you are not going to get the result correct by trial and error. You see, one time, another time, that doesn't help. Okay. So I create a library name, and I do like to have the main method. So what you need to do is you do need to get the member, right? I have a member directory. And now we try to read the member information in. We have done this quite a few times with the scanner. So member input is equal to new scanner, new file. What's the name? equal members dot txt we see while mem input dot has next. We are going to read all the members information in, so it would be essentially it would be directory dot add a member. It would be mem input dot next. Then we see mem input dot next int and next int and next, right? And you would be done with this, but we don't have an add. That's we have done this many times. It would be very easy to do. Would be just let all members dot add new member. It will be, that's not good. I don't like these names. It would be ID available. Oh no, I'm sorry. It should be N1. Let's just use this N1, N2, and N3, right? Oh, there should be another string, right? Name N1, N2, and N3 stand for the numbers for it will be ID, name, N1, N2, N3. Should be int. So let's get back to the main, and should be the last one should be int, right? And we add this in, and essentially we would get the member directory correct. And similarly, what we are going to do is we are going to read in the inventory, right? I'm just going to do a copy paste. Hopefully that's a little bit. Because we have exactly the same type of input. Very careful, because you need to make sure that the copy paste will not have the, and it will be int and integer and then last one is string. The last one should be string. Oh, third one is a string also. Okay. And we need to do this as inventory. Okay. and we try to do the add again, and so the first one is what? Is an ID. It should be, the first one is an integer, right? The first two are integers here. So let's do all this correct. So int, that's the ID, and then we have the type, and we have title. And here all we have to do is just say all items dot add. We say new item with the ID, with the copies, with the type, with the title. And we are done. Okay? And after this, okay, what you are going to do is you come here and create the checkout counter. So we see checkout counter. And what the checkout counter would take? It would take the inventory and then take the directory, right? And we have this one. And then we are ready to do the checkout. But when we do that, we need to have read the information of the checkout information, right? So we create a scanner. See, checkout input. And you are going to have a list of integers. That's for all the items. So I'm going to have array list of integer of items is equal to new array list of integer. And what all we have to do is we read in the ID, member ID, and then we read in the list of items. So we say the first thing that we are going to do is the member ID is equal to the checkout input dot next. We say while checkout input dot has next. We say has next int because it will be a sequence of integers. What we are going to do is we are going to say items dot add checkout input dot next int. So we get all the input now, and we are ready to do the checkout. We see counter dot checkout with the member ID, and we have the items. And what we want to do, the checkout, if you take a look at the checkout, it would generate a receipt. So we are going to have a receipt. And we are going to see r.display. And we should be able to say what's going on here. And now we try to generate all the test files. We generate the first one. That's the members. Save it. Then I try to generate another one. Inventory. Then I try to generate the third one. Checkout. Whenever you write a program, a lot of time you cannot get it correct in the first try. But don't panic. When you get something wrong, you should be able to figure out what's wrong and fix the problem. Okay, let's see, what we get. Is that correct? No, right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here, I get all 6 here. Check out. Oh, I have a little bit. Definitely, there are more here, right? So what we need to do, let's take a look at what's going on wrong here. In the checkout counter, we'll do the checkout. Oh, let's look at the receipt. Definitely, the receipt display, there's something wrong, because definitely the message is wrong. This is non-checked out. Not checked out. And we have more items than we need. So what does that mean? So in the checkout counter, we check out, we add checkout. And if this one, this causes a problem, okay? This causes a problem. So what I need to do is, after this if, you add to the checkout, you need to continue, so that the remaining would get skipped. So it would make sure that the add non-checkout would not be executed. And you will not use break, because if you break, you are going to break the whole thing. So you are going to use continuous that would stop right here and go back to the start of the loop. And now, you come here and go back to the main, and you try to run. And try to take a look. Is that correct? Okay. If you want to generate the output of the inventory new, the members new, is that easy? That is very, very easy. All you have to do is just look at the inventory. I'm going to have a display. Okay, I'm going to add a display. Okay. You are going to add a display. You see public void display, and when you do this, you are going to say for int I is equal to 0, I smaller than all items dot size I++. Then you are going to say system. What I'm going to do, I'm going to simply output to the screen, not to a file, okay? And it would be all items dot get I. And what I need to do is I need to generate a toString method for item. So I try to generate a toString method. I need to use all these for toString. Okay, so it would be ID. So that the order was totally messed up. So let me just erase the whole thing. So it would be plus the ID plus tab plus available. plus the tab plus type plus a tab plus title. Okay? And in the library main, if you want to display the inventory, all you have to do is just inventory dot display, and we try to run, and you will say 1 2 3 4 2, and this item before it was 10, now it becomes 9. You know that the result is correct. And similar, you can just do for all the members, okay? And instead of output to screen, you output to the file, and that's essentially the solution that you would need, okay? So make sure that you go back and take a look at the solution and say